Well, hello, welcome back and good morning from Leeds Yard this morning. With Wednesday morning, midweek Wednesday now, hump day Wednesday. We've got a 9 o'clock Tickhill this morning, loading this empty box at DHL. And I think hell will probably be the appropriate term for it, because they're not usually the best in there. They are a bit renowned for not being overly quick in there. I've got a feeling we're going to be about 3-4 hours, something like that, in here getting loaded. But we'll have to wait and see. I'll squeeze past here. We can just squeeze through past the bricks. So yeah, we're just doing our checks this morning. Got an empty container on yesterday. The tear weight's 3,700. It is hazardous we're picking up, but it'll probably be limited quantities, I imagine, the hazard class, because it's only a little bit of the container is going to be hazardous. It's usually cleaning stuff. I think we're picking up some paint that is hazardous at the minute, so we'll wait for the air pressure to build up through the trailer. It's just starting now to come through. This is still got this trailer on that doesn't hold its air. It's just slowly starting to come through now through here and release the brakes, so I'll wait another minute for it to be able to release. Then we'll get on our way down to Tickhill. Getting through Worcester traffic now. We're getting towards the end of it. We're just coming up the hill towards the M18 at the moment. We're not done bad. 43 minutes from Leeds to other side of Sheffield on the M18 junction. We've done alright. It's got us out 8:15 at the moment. So 45 minutes early. With a bit of luck, they might just let us straight in and then park up for a little bit in there. They don't usually put you straight on the bay in there. There's usually a wait for a bay. That's like the longest bit as well, to be honest, waiting for a bay usually. It could be a couple of hours waiting for an empty bay to become available for you. So, is what it is, isn't it? So, no word on what we're doing after this, if anything, today. I don't think we will. I think it'll just be this job and done again, but we'll certainly see. We'll certainly see. You know, it'd be nice to be proved wrong, but I just don't think it'll happen. I think we'll be getting something on for tomorrow and we'll try again. Eventually we might get 2 jobs in this week again. You know, it just gets a bit stale sat about all day, but if there's no work, is there? There's no what we can really do about it. We're just going to try and get on. So we'll get onto this job, get in, see what they say, let the office know, and let them come up with a plan of action of what we're going to do after it. Alright, we're getting down to the job. We got to do a left turn here, but then immediate right. Got distribution centre. So let's see how this goes. It's not been the best road really. It's been a bit bumpy all the way. Try and get out of this junction. Another one coming down the hill. I'll get out after this one though, because I can't see out else apart from a tree. I'll get out of here and then we're going to go straight right. You're going to let me go. There we are. I wasn't too bad. Straight round. Nice van driver, let us go. So we're down here and then we turn right onto High Common Lane. Last time I was down here, it didn't look like Oak were down here. It just got really rural. I imagine it ain't going to be much different now. We're just coming to 3 minutes past 8. The sat nav had me going a different way. I knew I could get in on the way we've come in, because it's the way we've always come before. So we came in that way. Come in the way you know. It makes life a hell of a lot easier. So we turn right up here. You won't think they're a big major warehouse in that round here, would you? Well, there certainly is. DHL, I think McIntyre have got a place here as well. Who turn his own. So we'll wait for a gap to turn and we'll get up here. We'll wait. There's no behind them. Might as well make life easier. We're not rushing now. So it's straight at the end on the left, and I think there's an intercom to push. Used to be a gatehouse, but I think they're just putting an intercom there now. Gatehouse is still there though, I think. There's just no one in it. No one in it. There we are. DHL, keep left. Maybe McIntyre in down here. I thought it was down here. I'm sure they moved down here to start with. Carlton Forest Group now. Yeah, I'm sure it used to be McIntyre. I thought this is where they moved to. I've got a friend who works for him. I thought they moved down here. Must not have done. They must have moved somewhere else. Well, let's see if we can get in here straight away. Should be able to, as long as our reference number is correct. Yeah, it's just an intercom to push. So we'll go push this intercom and see if we can get in. We want export, I believe. But it says we're picking up paint as well, which is showing. We'll go export. Hi there, sorry, I've got your 9 o'clock container collection. Yeah, we've got 305 935 93.
Thank you.
Thank you. There we go. All sorted. So I think we have to go park up and then go see him again. To be allocated a bay number, but at least we've been let straight in, which is a bit of a bonus. So let's see how many are actually here. Obviously things could have changed, it could be quiet today, but I've never known it to be quiet here. Never. So we'll have a look around this bend. Oh, there's lots of trailers here. There's a couple of trucks, but there's not many. Never know, we might get straight on a bay here. I doubt it light, but you never know. You never know. So what can we get in any of these spaces? Yeah, we'll get next to this blue trailer here, I think. Will do us. We're in the middle of both then. So we'll get in here and then we'll go see him. The office is just literally the other side of this yellow trailer here. To the left. So we'll get it back in the space. Go see him and see how long, or if we have to wait long to get on the bay. Oh, come on, hum round. I just need to pull forward just to straighten up a little bit, and then we're good to go. So I'll shoot off and go in and see him and see where they want us, and I'll pick you all up when we know what's happening here. Right, so we're on a bay. We're still on a green light at the minute. They said we shouldn't be too long though in here getting tipped. So we're just coming from down there at the minute. Just come up onto a bay. So they just said hopefully not too long, but it depends if they get busy. Office have planned us on a second job though at 1:30 Middlesbrough out of Freightliner Leeds. So let's hope we're not going to be too long here. Otherwise, that's going to be slightly late, but there's no what we can do about it. It's DHL at the end of the day. They've got 3 hours, so who knows? We'll find out soon. Still here. We've just come up to 11:36. We were on a green light for ages, but we've gone back onto a red light now, and it looks like they are unloading this container. So you can see we're the only truck in here at the minute. I'm not sure what's happening. We've heard nothing. Office haven't heard out, but it does look like they are unloading. Well, it does feel like they're unloading this container. So I don't think our second job's going to be doing very well, but you know what can we do? It's just the nature of the work at the minute. I don't know what's happening. They're not telling me out in this office here what's happening, so my lot are trying to chase the shipper to try and get an answer, but we'll have to just wait and see what happens now. Well, finally bloody loaded. Coming up to 12:10 currently as we make our way out of our space. We've got the stickers on. It's all limited quantities is this. Yeah, we're clear. And we're on our way to Freightliner in Leeds. They're trying to find out a latest for the job up at Middlesbrough, but I have a feeling it ain't going to happen. Currently it's got us at Freightliner at about 1:20 so, you know, living the dream, innit? In fact, that's tablet just updated now, so wonder if they've changed that second job. Find out when we're at the intercom here and we'll wait for the barrier to open. Please use the top set of buttons on the intercom. Oh, let's get out of here. What they said on here? Oh, they've just updated job actually. It looks like it's still on at the minute. There we go. We can get out of here, so departed on that. And we'll get on the road. We'll go on M18, M62 I think. It's been a bit easier route. There we go. Officially left site, so I've been nearly 4 hours in there. Probably just under 4, well probably about 4 hours, about 8:10 roughly getting here, so you know, not bad to say. I said about 3 or 4 hours to load, didn't I? I was straight on a loading bay, so just goes to show, isn't it? It's one of those. As we get out of here, there we go. We can turn right. Some weight in this. They had to unload another pallet. They got asked to take a pallet off on the order, so they had to take everything off to repack it all again to move that one pallet, which was a bit of a pain, but oh well, is what it is at the end of the day, innit? So we'll get on to Freightliner in Leeds. It's probably going to be looking about probably 3:30, 4 o'clock before we got up to Middlesbrough really with this job, I'd have thought. So I can't see it happening today, but they've asked a question what latest is going to be on it, and we'll go from there. But I expected just doing this one job anyway today when we started, and I think that's what it's going to look like. My sat nav is trying to turn me right here, but all heavy goods vehicles left turn only on the sign, so we'll follow the sign and the way that I know to go out and in and out of. That way we're not messing about as we wait to get out onto the road here. We'll look okay from the right. There's a bit of a dip and a blind bend though. Car's way off, so we're out on the main road, so we'll start making headway towards Freightliner in Leeds and see if there's any development on our next job. Well, down at Freightliner, waiting for an answer to see if we're getting this box on still or not. They've asked for a latest. Shipper's not got back to them, so they're trying to ring them now and get an answer off them before we go commit and get this box on, because if we get it on, we're stuck with it then. So we'll have 10 minutes down here at Freightliner to see what's happening. Just watching the bend. Yeah, there's no coming up. And see if we get this box on to run with or not. Could just be a case of just take it for the morning and tip it in the morning. So if that's the case, isn't it? There's not a lot we can do about that. But we'll get here parked up. I'll give them a ring in a couple of minutes and see what they say. And I'll let you know when I know what's happening. Alright, we're in at Freightliner. We're just boxing off. Now, the job load's not going for that 1:30 job, because it's just turned 1:30 now. They just said they won't be able to take it, so we are getting this off, heading to the lead yard, dropping this trailer, thank God. So it's not dumping all its air all bloody night. And we're actually picking up one to go to I-Port with, that's dropped in there. A couple of weeks ago I picked up that brand new trailer down at London, at the Tilbury yard. We're actually picking that one up again. So yippee on that. So we'll get this off over to there, swap trailers over, and then we're good to go down to I-Port and then see what they have out there for us. Hopefully something, maybe run northeast would be nice. Get a bit of a run in this afternoon, something like Newton Aycliffe or something would be good, but we'll see. It's all up for the debate, to be honest. At the minute we're not sure what's happening, so we'll go get this one off, get round to the yard, and I'll maybe pop up and see him and try and get a clue of what's happening. There we go, we've swapped trailers over. I did try and film a new angle of it, but I think the GoPro freaked out a little bit, so we've someone's wing mirror's off there nearly. Yeah, it freaked out a little bit. It only recorded like the first second, or the first, I think about 3-4 seconds was condensed into 1 second, and the rest of it was just a black screen. So I don't know if that's going to be savable on the old GoPro Hero 7, but we'll see. But yeah, we've got it swapped over. There's some weight in this box. It says about 17 ton on it, but I've got a feeling it might be slightly heavier than that. Well, we're on our way down to I-Port. We'll get these boxes swapped over. Well, we'll get this box off, and then we've got a Stalinborough for the morning out of Freightliner Doncaster. So we shall get that on and probably head to either to go to Grimsby truck stop or try somewhere new. We might go for somewhere new perhaps, but we'll see. We'll see how we do on time, because we know we'll get in late at Grimsby. We might just go to Grimsby, to be fair. It's alright in there. It is alright in there. So we've got 8 o'clock Tronox in the morning, a company called Tronox at Stalinborough. Back into Freightliner Doncaster 20-footer. So, you know, it's steady away. So I think I might stop at Whitwood and get some diesel on the way. We've got 23% diesel left. So we'll get filled up at Whitwood truck stop on the way, and then we can take a steady drive for the rest of the day. Really, we've got no such agenda as such. I'll just let them know when I get to I-Port and ask for a VBS. We'll stop here to let the Cemex wagon go, because we're probably not going to make it round with them there. So see what's happening. We're going to get straight out. We'll get straight out now. Say, this is heavy as this. I don't know what's loaded in it, but it's definitely got a bolt seal on it. And it's definitely pulling heavy. So yeah, we'll go to Whitwood, get diesel, and then we'll just a steady day then. Let them know when we get to I-Port. They can book us a VBS then at Freightliner, and we'll go from there. So, you know, we're not just parking up, at least we're getting a little bit more distance today. You know, we might actually do 4.5 hours of driving today. Be a shock, wouldn't it? But we'll see. We'll see. There we go. We've just grabbed some diesel quickly. We've just got a full tank now. So that should probably see us to the end of the week, I'd imagine now. It's Wednesday today, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, that'll be us till the end of the week. So happy days. I could get straight in and get the truck washed, but I can't really be bothered, to be fair. can't really be bothered, so we'll crack on and keep going. It's going to get dirty anyway. It's this time of year, really, isn't it? There's no point trying, I don't think, to try and keep it clean. Roads are filthy at the moment. It's raining all the time, so we'll leave it as it is. If they'd have indicated a lot sooner this Scania that's turning into truck stop, we could have kept rolling. I had a feeling they were going to turn, but they had a container on, so I thought, you know, they might be going to Maritime down the road, but no, indicated last second as we come to a standstill on the hill. Get all that weight going again. Ah well. So yeah, we're full tanks now. Oh, full tank of diesel. AdBlue's 64%. That'll easily last another probably 2 weeks. That. Yeah, a good few weeks out of that still. But yeah, I think gonna park at Grimsby, probably going to be best bet. Try and get there just after 5 o'clock when the truck wash is closed. We can get a decent spot then further away from the main road, and we should all be good to go then. So it's probably going to be looking 4 o'clock VBS anyway, so it'll be after 5 o'clock easily at Grimsby, which means you probably might be able to pick up an hour overtime at this rate. Be a rarity, wouldn't it, for we getting some overtime? But we'll see. It's famous last words yet, innit? There'll probably be no boxes in it. Freightliner over till in the morning knowing our luck, so won't count our chickens just yet. So we'll get back on the road, get a foot down and get over to Highport and see what's happening over there. Well, we're at Highport, but we're queuing. There's quite a lot of trucks. It's double this side. It's probably going to start being double on the other side, but I've just joined this queue because it's just easier for me just to join this one. So I've just said I'll message them when we get closer to the front to get a VBS for Freightliner at Doncaster. Just know what we can do, really. There's not a lot we can do. We just got to sit and wait, unfortunately. But oh well, it happens, doesn't it? You know, I'm probably gonna have to try and get a break in here just to cover our 6-hour roll, just so we don't get carried away and go over. So we'll try and get half an hour in here while we're waiting, and we'll see how the queue goes. We moved once so far, so we have moved once at least, so that's something. So we'll see what sort of happens, because I imagine at some point when a truck gets to the front with a certain reg number, they'll start moving down and we'll be sat waiting for a while. So we'll have to see what happens on that front, really. So we'll get on, sit in this queue and see how long it takes. Well, we're finally into Freightliner. Not Freightliner, sorry, Highport. Just come up to 22.5 currently. Yeah, it's been busy. This could possibly look like us stopping at Highport tonight, I think. Any time after like 6:30 at Grimsby, you won't want to try and commit, so you might not get in, and then we're buggered then with nowhere to go. So we'll see how we get on. That's all we can do, really. Just nowhere else to go. There's nowhere else for us to go apart from here or Grimsby truck stop. Well, there's a few other truck stops and services, but you just still won't get in. I think this is sort of us committed to either here or Grimsby. It's probably best bet. It'll be interesting to see if we can pick that box up. You can just about see the box, the yellow one. I'm trying to pick that one up from in the stack. Yeah, it's looking like there are two options really, to go there or here. I think any time after 5:30 we're going to be close. It's clear. I think any time after like 5:30 we're looking at just parking here, to be honest. no point taking chance and going over time for the sake of just trying to run it a little bit. We just play it. Well, we've got till 9:30, but if we can't get over there and part, we then got to try and start backtracking, you know, and we could end up here anyway. So we possibly might end up putting it in here for the night. We've got a 5 o'clock VBS at Freightliner, so we can get in any time really on that now. By the time we've got out of here. So that's that. That's the update at the minute. Looking like night out at Eyeport, but oh well, is what it is. So we'll crack on, get this off, and see what turns out to be what. Well, finally getting the box off. 5:05 currently. We'll get out of the way. If we get out of the way of them, there's 2 lifters here, you see, side by side. So this one's blocked each other in, so if we try and escape a little bit, we can get out of here. I still don't think it works, this. I think it's still a bit backwards how they do it. You know, we've got lifters and trucks running side by side at the minute. All the time they're trying to get containers from that stack onto the train. You know, you got wagons coming up and down. It's a bit, I think, a bit manic, but each to their own, innit? It is each to their own. I'm just keeping an eye on this lifter. Yep, we're just gonna go. They're queuing right back outside nearly again. It was alright queue. Yeah, I think you were wanting to get a box off the train, that lifter. Oh well. We're through anyway. At the minute it's got us about 10:06 at Grimsby truck stop. So I'm a bit inclined to maybe run it. We'll see how long we are in at Freightliner to get a box on. But we can get straight in. Just wait for the signal here that we're alright to go. We've got to wait for him to confirm that you're empty. Should be a second. There we go. And we're good to go. We're away. So I can't remember what time we got there. About 3:20. So about an hour and 40 minutes to get a box off. It happens, doesn't it? It does happen. We would get in here tonight into Eyeport if we needed to, so that's always something to sort of have in the back of a mind. But I would like to try and make Grimsby and get a line in the morning. You know, we'll get the hours in now while we can. We're in overtime. You know, you got to get the hours in and overtime while you can, otherwise you're just sort of throwing it away a little bit, and we don't want to do that. We certainly don't want to do that. So we'll get round to Freightliner in Doncaster. It's only over the road. Get a container put on us, 20-footer. Make sure it's a decent box as well. And then we'll get on our way maybe to Grimsby. There we go. One 20-foot container acquired. And we're going to head for Grimsby, I believe. It's got us at 6:33. I'm feeling brave. Signal's terrible at Eyeport a minute at Doncaster. I don't know why. I'm on EE, and it's just so agonisingly slow now for some reason. It's can hardly connect to Oak through my iPad to get anything downloaded. I'm sure they've put some posts and that up round here to make it harder to get out. There we go. We're through. So yeah, we've got a 20-footer on. We're all good to go. Everything's good. Set the box. Put that we've departed. And on our way now to Grimsby truck stop, 51 miles away. 6:34 it currently has us there. I say I'm feeling a bit brave. It says 50 spaces on in truck. So it should there should be space for us by that point, you'd like to think. But I guess we'll find out when we get there. If we can't get in, can't get in, can we? So, you know, it's one of those. I did say 5:30 were going to be the cut off. The 5:30 were going to be sort of cut off, as I were going to say, for going or not, and it's bang on 5:30. So, and he got us there at 6:30. So, you know, we're right on the cusp. We've got to get out of here first, like. This ain't the best roundabout to get out of. Audi's not indicating. Good job we didn't pull out, wasn't it? There we go. We're out. Now, why should an Audi indicate on a roundabout, eh? But never mind. So yeah, we'll crack on, get some miles on the road, and get down to Grimsby and get parked up for the night. Oh, we're finally getting down to the truck stop here at Grimsby. They resurfaced this road. I think they've resurfaced some of this road. I'm sure it wasn't this smooth last week. I don't think they've done it all right. I'm sure I can see the potholes further up the road, but yeah, they have. They've redone it today. I mean, heck. Oh, it'll be nice and smooth. Maybe next time we come here then. Yeah, I managed to have a look over the fence when we came down to the job, or when we came down to the truck stop on the A180. Looks like we should be able to get in all right. To be fair, we shouldn't have any trouble. So we'll indicate and we're pulling in. There's a car behind us, but this should be all right. If we come round, oh Christ, and into the truck stop. There we go. We're in. Breaking a back like on all the potholes coming in, but we're in. So best place, I might just go next to this Scania that's up here next to fuel pumps, to be fair. I think, or do I go, no, we'll go next to this foreign one here, I think, on the left. Yeah, we'll go here. There'll be room for them to get out, I think, at that still. It's a parking spot we're parking in at end of the day, so not our fault. We're in a parking spot in it, because I know they feel like they're blocked in, but well, don't park there in it if you don't want to potentially be blocked in. But just past 6:30 at the minute, so we're looking about 7 o'clock book off, I'd have thought. About time we've been and confirmed our booking in here and done paperwork and whatnot. Watching the back end round. Need to try and get close to this truck here, but not too close, so we can at least get out of the cab. We'll start squaring it up a bit, and we should be good at that. I think just straight back, to be honest. Now maybe straighten up a little bit more, run a bit of an angle. I'd say this now, that'll do us. Bring her straight back. Now, I know there is a concrete block behind us, so I'm just going to get out and check where that is. Looks like I can't see note of it. Obviously we don't want to run into the back of it. See how far off we are. Oh, we're probably a good 3-4 foot off at back now, so just bring it back a bit more in line and then we're good. Like that. Then that'll do us for the night. Just bring it back a little bit. I'd say that'll probably do us at this, to be honest. So we're in and parked up, so I'm going to get off and end this video and go get booked in and everything like that and get sorted. Yeah, I'll be looking about 12 hours off, probably start at 7 in the morning. I'll put the lights on, you can see me then. Yeah, probably looking starting about 7 in the morning, I think. We're only about probably, I don't know, 4 mile away, something like that from the job, so I'll go down and go see him and get booked in here, and I will see you all in the next one.